there, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Lee and I are here today to talk to you about a book that we're really excited about because it's an author that's new to us. She's been very popular for a while now, and we finally read a book of hers, and we're very, very hyped about it. So the reason we're talking about this particular book right now is because we are now in February, right? So we've got a lot of things going on in February, like Valentine's Day, we've got Black History Month. So the first couple weeks, so this week and next week, we're going to be talking about some romance books, some sweet romances, and then the next 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about some amazing books written by Black authors. So the book this week is a romance. It is a contemporary romance. And like I said, it's by a really, really popular author. And that author is Hazelwood. And the book is Check and Mate. So Hazelwood writes a ton of adult romance books, but this is the very first one I've picked up by her. And the reason for that is because this is her first YA book. So I figured, this is a really great chance for me to try out this author that's been really popular for a while, now that she's dipped into the YA genre, right? So I was very excited. Like I said, she's very, very, very popular. And sometimes authors that are really popular doesn't necessarily mean that they're good, right? So I was a little nervous and hesitant because I wanted to love this book, but I didn't know if it was for me. And I devoured it. I read it in like 2 or 3 sittings. I could not put this book down. I absolutely adored it. It was so sweet. It was absolutely hilarious. And I learned a lot too. So what is this book about? Well, as you can probably tell from the cover, it is about chess, right? So it is about this girl named Mallory who played chess competitively all throughout her childhood until an event happened when she was a little bit younger. And I'm not going to say what the event is because they go into it in the book and it's a little bit later in the story. So I don't want to give that away. But there's something that happens that Mallory feels like is her fault that pretty much destroys her family. So she quits chess. She has not played in years. And she's basically just, her mom is really ill and she's taking care of her, making sure her sisters are okay. And she's working this basically dead-end job that she hates and trying not to think about chess, which is her one true love, pretty much. So, try not to think about chess. Her best friend is begging her to help her in this tournament that they are having because they need an extra player. And she's like, I don't want to do it. But her friend is like, really, really pushing her to. So she's like, all right, fine. This one last tournament, that's it. And she ends up completely wiping the floor with one of the biggest chess champions in the world, this boy named Nolan. So because of this, she cannot get away from chess again. This was not going to be a one and done thing. After she wins and beats this like legendary chess king, she finds all these other opportunities start coming her way that are going to give her cash prizes, which she really can't turn down because her family needs the money. So she has now been thrust back into the world of competitive chess playing and also into the world of, this boy, this person that she beat who is now wanting to play again with her. And he's just like, I love that match. It was the first time I felt alive in so long. We need to play again. And as you can obviously tell from the cover and from the title and the fact that Hazelwood wrote it, yes, this is a romance. Yes, they end up falling for each other. But of course, misunderstandings ensue and shenanigans and all kinds of stuff. So the first thing I want to say is that you do not have to know or understand anything about chess to love and just adore this book, okay? So I know a little bit about chess. I used to play it back when I was in middle school, which was like 100 years ago. So I don't remember much about it at all. They give you just enough information that if you've never played chess before or even know what it's all about, that you understand what's going on. So even though this book is definitely set around chess and competitive chess, you don't have to know anything about it going in. So don't be like, oh my gosh, I know nothing about chess. I'm not going to like this book. I promise you still will. The second thing is, despite it being a romance and it's being just a sweet, fun story, there's also a lot of really important issues this book brings up too, which obviously I don't know anything about the competitive chess world, but apparently there is still a lot of discrimination against women. A lot of players who think women shouldn't even be playing competitive chess in the same league as men, that they should have their own league and not even playing with them. And there's just a lot of discrimination that continues to still go on even to this day. And this book brings that all to the surface, which is very, very interesting. But on the other hand, also, this book is super, super funny. The dialogue between the two main characters is just spot on and perfect. I absolutely adored it. It was fantastic. So if you're looking for a really sweet, fun, with also some depth to it as well, romance this Valentine season, this is a really, really wonderful choice. I absolutely loved this book. It's making me want to pick up more of Allie Hazelwood's books, try some of her other books that she's written, because I just found this one to be totally enjoyable. Check and mate. So that's what we've got to talk to you about today. I hope you guys are just as excited to read this book as I have been to come on here and talk about it. If so, please feel free to come and check it out from Farmington Community Library. It is at the library. And also, thank you so, so, so much for watching, friends, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day.